We're at a 2.74. We need to get to a 3. That is not an insane thing to do. So we're going to try to do that. I think we can do it. So how's everybody doing today? What y'all got going on? You know, what's going out in the world? Also, let's hope that we don't have the same issue we had 2 days ago where people just drive right in front of us. All right, let's get it, boogity, boogie, boogie, let's go racing, boys. Lanier has changed to the daytime from last time it was night, remember? I don't know if that's gonna affect anything with the course, I don't imagine it would. But we're gonna drive it like we stole it and we're just gonna try to get on that podium. Look at that, boys. We are boogity boogity boogitying right now. We are 6th on the leaderboard for this session, which isn't great, but you know what? We are scooting and we are boo scooting. There's another 15th of a second. We did just drive our best of all time, and I will perfectly take that. And we are going to beat it again, guys. We are on a roll right now. Let's set one more.
What's up, Mr. Vike?
What's up? How you doing?
Good. How are you, brother?
I'm good. Yeah, I'm pretty new to the Discord, so I didn't know how that all worked. I had talked to some guys a few years back and joined. So.
That's all right, man.
Did I do the channel thing right?
Yeah, this is fine.
Okay. I didn't know with the creating our own session.
Nah, I was just pulling up to say what's up, man.
Oh, what's up? What you got going on?
Are you on duty?
I'm sorry?
Are you active duty?
No, I'm retired.
Oh, nice, man. For
Yeah.
some reason, you're tagged.
I think I was active duty when I joined the Discord. You there? Hello?
I lost you for a second.
Oh, there you go. I can hear you now. I was active.
In the military?
I did. I was Navy. I got out in April.
In April of this year?
Last year. Sorry, that's on me. So it's been about a year now. But I joined the Discord probably over 2 years ago and just never interacted with it.
Okay. Nice. What, I'm sorry, what branch did you say you were in?
Navy.
Okay, very cool, man. You retired after 20?
No, actually, I got out through med board and medically retired and everything. I destroyed my shoulder. I need a replacement. Yeah. Rather unfortunate. I'd wanted to stay in. I fought to stay in, actually. But you know how it is sometimes.
You do know how it is sometimes. So, that's what do you do now? If anything, do you have any plan to get back into the workforce, or you're kind of just...
I teach high school.
now?
Yeah, I teach high school and I'm a wrestling coach.
You teach high school? You teach high school what?
Science. Here, let me. I think I know what's throwing this off. The voice detection, I think, is throwing this off. Let me change my settings real fast.
That's very...
All right, is this better?
E3 is the whole time. That's basically probably what that feels like.
Say that again. I'm sorry. I don't know if it's me or if it's him.
Keep talking.
Oh, is this better? Hello? Hello? It's being weird.
Oh yeah, no. That is significantly worse.
Yeah?
Yeah, that is significantly worse. You sound like you're like 140 feet away talking through a tube.
Oh, that's weird. I turned off noise suppression and it got worse. Huh.
Yeah, it got way worse, actually. Like not even tangible at all.
What is attenuation strength? I don't know what that is.
I don't know. I can't remember. I've been one part separated from messing with any of that stuff for a while now, but it seems like it's fine now. I don't know if just turning it off and turning it back on, the old reliable work, but
Yeah,
right now.
I turned Chris back on, so that might do it. I know it works a little bit better than I'm from Alabama, but I live in Florida now.
Flow right up. Very nice. And how do you like teaching high school science?
It's all right. I mean, the kids are a little, disrespectful and everything, but it is what it is.
Yep.
But I'm also a wrestling coach, so that's pretty nice.
That's cool, man.
Yeah, because I wrestled through college before I ended up joining.
And were you an officer or were you enlisted?
No, I was enlisted. I never graduated because of COVID.
Okay.
Yeah.
How old are you?
I'm 26.
Oh, a little young dude. Okay. Young dude action.
Yeah, what about you?
I'm 25.
Oh. So I mean, we're in the same boat. Are you active duty?
I'm out now. No, I'm medically retired as well.
Oh, okay. That's pretty nice. How'd that go for you?
Say that one more time.
How'd that go for you?
It went really good, man. I didn't want to get out. I was in the same boat. I kind of followed my medical retirement. I had been in the Marine Corps for 5 years, so I joined when I was 17, got medically retired when I was 22. Had a pretty bad back injury, my L4 and L5 a fusion, and honestly, I just was really dumb when I was in the Marine Corps and rejected all surgeries and everything because I just figured I could power through it through physical therapy and everything. It just never really worked out. So they were just like, yeah, you're going to keep breaking yourself and we need to get you out of here. Got out of the Marine Corps, started working out and taking physical therapy more seriously, and my back issues have almost all but remediated themselves because I've built a ton of muscle around my spine now, and I honestly feel like more fit to serve now than I ever was. But now I'm made peace with the fact that I'm out now and I work a great job, and I just enjoy my medical retirement, but still work full time, of course, because we're both young, so you know how that is. But
Yeah.
not work.
Well, I mean, I just bought a house. So I'm working to just pay off my mortgage. That's my big thing.
Yeah, yeah. My wife and I started an LLC in 2021. We do rentals, so we're both medically retired 100%. So we use all of our VA money to pay for investment properties and stuff like that. We purchase and allocate new properties and stuff. So that's what we do with ours. We pretty much exclusively just purchase and remodel homes with it.
Oh, that's awesome. I wanted to get into that. I just haven't, explored it yet.
It's the best decision I ever made, man. It's going to be the reason why I'm able to not work anymore, hopefully by 35, but I think that's cautious optimism. I think reliably by 40, we'll have more than enough property to be able to sustain my living comfortably.
Yeah, I mean, the money's pretty nice from the VA. It's just, I spend a lot of money, so. And if I budgeted it, I could just live off that, but it's like, I won't.
I'm a spender as well.
Yeah.
My wife always is reeling me back in. I just spent $6,000 on a firearm. Like,
Well, I just bought like a brand new truck for no reason, so it's like,
yeah. Are
But,
you familiar with the company Snap-on?
Yeah.
I'm a regional manager for Snap-on, so I manage 6 states for these guys. I've been with them for 4 years now. The better part of 4 years. So.
Oh, that's awesome. What area are you in?
I manage North Carolina, South Carolina, Georgia, Alabama, Tennessee, and Virginia.
Oh, so basically all the southern states other than Florida.
Yeah. There's actually a dedicated regional manager for Florida, and I was not qualified to take over that region because you have to be bilingual, and they want a regional manager over there that speaks both Spanish and English. So.
Oh, that's a pain in the butt.
Yeah, but I didn't want it anyway. It makes the same money I do. Granted, he only manages one state, but like Florida per capita is just a huge state, so.
Yeah, and Florida takes forever to transit too, just because of how long it is.
Exactly, yeah.
Yeah.
And you gotta go through like Fort Lauderdale or Miami or any of those places, you're fucked, dude. Better get a hotel.
Yeah, because I mean, like, to get to Alabama from Georgia, I mean, you can just go straight through. You ain't got to go the long way,
Yep. You just take 20 east or 20 west and...
just straight through Atlanta.
Yeah, I really enjoy it though. It's a really good job. I mean, I'm super fortunate. I was not qualified for this role at all when they offered me the job. Well, they offered me the promotion track for the job. It was a 2.5-month promotion, interviewing track for it.
Yeah.
So I had to interview for the better part of almost 90 days, and they required a college degree and a bunch of other fancy stuff for this role, and they were willing to waive all of that for my Marine Corps experience. So I'm like the youngest regional manager at Snap-on, and I really enjoy it. I feel super fortunate to have this job. So
Yeah, I've been going back and forth to Lockheed because they're down here, near where I live. But I don't know, their hiring process, it just takes so long that every time I'm looking for a job, they are, by the time they even open up a role, I'm already, on somewhere else.
With Lockheed, you said?
Yeah.
I did a 6-month internship with Lockheed when I was doing my TRS, and I really enjoyed it. That's actually what I thought I was going to do, is do a junior sysadmin role with Lockheed. I had a role secured for me on Fort Bragg. And everything, but I ended up deviating from that to do a sales role for Snap-on, and made way more money than I would have made at Lockheed, to be honest with you. They were offering a strong base salary. I think it was 86.5, somewhere around there for the junior sysadmin role. But the promotion track for Lockheed was like you could go from a level 1 to like a level 3, which is like just a system administrator. So, and then you'd be making like 95 to 100 a year, which again is good money. That's nothing to go walk at, but that's pretty much where you had to stop unless you had a college degree. And so I didn't, and I just wasn't really interested in kind of bottlenecking myself.
Yeah, I mean, that's way more than I make right now, because right now I'm listed as a teacher's aide until I get my degree, and I only make like 16 an hour. Like, it's terrible. I think that I only make like $2,000 a month over at the high school. But I mean, and even then, like the coach's stipend is only like $2,500 a year. Yeah, so it's basically like nothing, you know.
Yeah, I'm going to be fully transparent with you right now. My base salary, I have a base salary. I don't get paid hourly, but if you did the hourly conversion, it's like $72.50 an hour. So,
Well, I
I
think
make good money at Snap-on for sure.
I think Lockheed in my area is hiring for. I think the role that like I've been going back and forth with Lockheed's about is like 25, 26 an hour. So I mean, it's a huge improvement.
Yeah, that is. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I would like to really do like streaming or like professional racing, but that's so hard to get into. But that's what I've been trying to pursue a little bit.
Yeah, well, with streaming, I would say two things with streaming. So, I thought about getting into streaming, and I did a ton of. I'm talking probably a year and a half, 2 years worth of research on just like algorithms and like how to productivity share while streaming and actually grow and stuff like that. That's actually what I thought I was going to do when I got into the Marine Corps, because I was like really, really into video games. But anyways, I would say this: like for streaming, you have to be able to captivate an audience. You have to be able to be unique and have a niche that is distinct to you, like nobody else is really doing it, and you have to have a constant flow of content. It can't just be like turn your live stream on and just stream whatever you're playing, because most people don't want to watch that stuff. And like I kind of like was going through that formula of like those three things, and I was like, okay, I'm a charismatic dude, I got that part down, so I can captivate an audience, that's fine. I don't have a unique niche, but I'm fine with creating a schedule where I have things to do that are entertaining and unique. But I was missing one essential part of that formula, which was really I didn't have any unique niches or niches.
Yeah.
I think that I realized that I wasn't willing to like reinvent myself to become like a content creator, so that kind of fell on its face for me, and I just decided that like that probably isn't for me. So.
I mean, really the big thing is I want to get into racing, and so I've been doing like a lot of iRacing and streaming iRacing. And I mean, I've been logging my hours. It's just like, it's so hard to build up out of the rookie class because like everybody just wrecks in your way, and you get points counted against you if you hit somebody, and it's like, I don't know what I'm supposed to do if people just like spin out in front of me and I hit them.
Sure.
Yeah, so that's, I mean, I'm almost at a C class, which took forever. But like I blazed through, the D class once I got past rookie. So I mean, I'm just trying to get into those like races that actually pay.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, ideally, I want to be in a real car like within like a year or two.
Nice, man.
Yeah,
that's pretty cool.
It's just.
Well, if you ever want to come up to any of my 6 states, I can get you a job at Snap-on, 6-figure role at Snap-on.
Shoot, I'd love to. I mean, my girlfriend is actually active duty, so I've been trying to. She might be getting. She's waiting for orders right now.
What branch is your girlfriend?
Navy. Yeah, actually,
Foreman?
no, she's a engineman.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what the length is. Well, I guess across my entire territory, there's probably somewhere for you, but I just got a guy from this Discord a job actually with Snap-on. He starts on the 22nd, so he starts in 11 days.
Oh, that's pretty cool. Do you get like a recruiting bonus or anything?
Fuck no, it's my job to recruit, unfortunately. So
Oh.
I'm in a hiring and firing being a manager, so.
No, I got you. I was gonna say, because that's dope if if you're getting bonuses. I mean, I ain't gonna hate on it. Get your bonus,
No bonuses. It's just part of my job.
Yeah. I mean, if you were in Florida, yeah, for sure. Just because I'm not getting paid anything at the high school, as long as I can still coach, because I want to pursue coaching, until something else really comes along, like racing.
Sure, yeah.
Like the next dream job, I guess. So that's what I'm really pursuing, just jumping between like goals and seeing, what I want to do long term.
I mean, naturally at Snap-on, we have a couple of different faculties. We have obviously the engineering side, we have a logistics side, and then primarily a Salesforce side. I work on the Salesforce side as a manager over a sales team, but
I'm actually getting my degree in logistics, so
Right.
yeah, I mean, I think that the crossroads that I reached, I worked in logistics in the Marine Corps. I was in ground supply and logistics, so that's what I did. The issue with it is that like top end pay for logistics is like between 90 and 110, and like you're in the top 1% of like logistics earners if you're making that much money. And so Snap-on was willing to give me a job in sales with a base compensation that basically met the bottom threshold of that 1%. Without ever having a degree or being at the top end of my ecosystem. So yeah, it's not all about money for me, but like really for me, I just like I want to make the most money for my time. That was like a big deal to me. So that's another reason why I walked away from Lockheed. Like super stable, you know, job security is definitely there. Kind of, actually, not really. I think with AI in the next 10, 15 years, it's probably going to replace a large amount of system engineers and administrators, but good benefits in general, but I didn't, you know, care for the pay. I was just like, I don't really know.
yeah. I mean, the weird thing for me is I had a pretty weird job in the military because of like I was on submarines, so I did like ETV, which is electronics technician navigation. So it was like I did quartermaster in electronics, but that's kind of hard to apply to like a real job, you know.
That makes sense. Yeah, quartermaster. So is that what is that like fuel? What is that, petroleum?
Navigation. So I did all of like the boat charts and stuff. You there? I think Discord's having problems. All right.
It's probably a combination of more me and Discord than it is you really, but I'm driving right now and I'm in the back roads, North Carolina, so.
Oh, yeah, that's probably part of the issue.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, so I did charts like maps and, you know, navigation related stuff.
Gotcha.
But then I was also an electronics technician on top of that. So, I mean, I can transfer the electronics technician side of stuff, but it's kind of, you know, I don't have any real certs to show.
Right.
So, I mean, it's not like I couldn't find a job. It's just also like what I really want to do, electronics.
Yeah, I understand that. Yeah, that makes sense. I don't know, man. I just feel like, I think best case scenario, you're able to take, you know, military lingo and military experience to a job outside of the military, but I think that in most cases, it's not a seamless one-to-one transfer because working on the federal / military side of things looks completely different than in most cases. I realized that the transferables from my military experience, I was much better served. Strong results as far as jobs went through leadership criteria and just like, you know, those kind of facets of my career, much less related to what my actual job was, but more so the overall theme of being in the military. That was a much stronger translation and much better received as well from a hiring pool perspective.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of hard to sell yourself, you know, that's a little bit what I struggled with too. But I also got stuck in like the Indeed trap. So, you know, it's like, yeah, they have 5 million jobs out there, but like 10% of those are going to actually message you back.
Dude, it's funny you say that, man. I was just talking with the guy that I got a job with at Snap-on recently, and he actually works a good job now, but he's just looking for a shift in industry.
Yeah.
I relocated from New York to North Carolina in November of last year. I applied to 150 jobs, which isn't a crazy amount. It's about 50 jobs a week. I think I was averaging around 10 10 jobs a day, like 10 applications a day, basically. And by the time that I had actually conducted my move with my wife back down to North Carolina, I had like 43 job offers. I'm not even kidding. It was like I had too many job offers to the point where Snap-on offered me the. I ended up staying with Snap-on anyways, but yeah, it was like hilarious. Now, I will say, granted, like most of those jobs that I had gotten offers for, I would say probably 80% of them were offers that I wouldn't really get out of bed for. But like a good 20% of them were probably offers that I would have taken, you know, maybe like 18 of the jobs would have been jobs that I would have strongly considered.
Yeah, I mean,
But I think the biggest thing is a lot like what you said, like companies now and what they look for on the resume, there's a science and an algorithm to it. So like you have to be able to put in certain keywords that companies are filtering when they use AI or a human resources division to filter through resumes, and you have to hit a certain amount of criterion in order for the company to even really give you a call back.
yeah, and I was trying to figure that out a little bit. Because I mean, I have my job at the school for during the year, and then I have my summer job right now. I'm working, which is basically just doing boat rentals, which I mean is nothing. So it's, you know, I kind of figured it out a little bit just to get the jobs that I got, but a lot of it too was just opportunity. Like I saw places who were hiring and took the opportunity.
Yeah.
It's like even the job at the high school, I saw that they were looking for a coach, and I was like, yo, I'll come coach for you if you like find me an on-campus position. And so that's kind of how that worked out. Yeah, so you said you did like logistics and stuff?
I was in combat ground supply logistics, yeah. So I was always attached to a Victor unit in the Marine Corps, which is just an infantry unit. And basically my job was just to work cohesively with the ammo division and like weapons ordnance really to facilitate, you know, forward deployment, you know, kind of readiness in terms of equipment and serviceability. So like if, I don't know, if we were about to deploy or go on an operation or whatever, it was my job to make sure that we had all firearms or special weaponry, ammunition, you know, food, tents, everything else. That was all in my wheelhouse. Yeah, vehicles, all of it.
Oh, that's pretty cool though.
It was super gay, honestly.
Yeah?
I didn't like love my job with the Marine Corps at all. I kind of like was super dumb when I joined. I scored really, really well in the ASVAB, and I really had 3 jobs that I wanted to do. And basically, as a 17-year-old, I just couldn't really decide, so I just kind of left it up to my recruiter, which is like obviously now in hindsight one of the dumbest things I could have ever done. But basically, my 3 options was paralegal, where I would have worked next to a inspector general as a paralegal. My other job was Intel, and my other job was this one, which is, you know, ground supply, logistics, and accounting, fiscal work. And so my recruiter just kind of put me in whatever job he needed me in, which wasn't his fault at all because I basically authorized him to have the autonomy to do that.
Yeah.
But he just happened to pick the kind of gayest job of the 3 in my opinion, but
Well,
it is what it is.
I mean, I kind of did, you know, I kind of made the same mistake, but a little bit differently. So when I went to MEPS, I sat there, I mean, like the entire day because I had to get a waiver from my shoulder to join, which ended up being the reason I got out, but it was unrelated. It was different injuries. And yeah, so I had to sit there all day waiting on a waiver from my shoulder to come through. And then they gave me the waiver and they spelt my name wrong. So I had to send it back and do the whole process over again. And so finally when I got in with the lady who's like, you know, what job do you want? Basically, she said, you qualify for everything. Just tell me what you want. And she didn't give me a list, nothing. She just was like sitting at her computer. What do you want to do? So I told her, I was like, I want to be an AT, you know, an aircraft technician. I was like, that seems like a good transferable job to the outside world. And You know, I don't imagine they have a terrible quality of life. They just fix planes, right? So I signed my contract as an AT and got like some fat bonuses because I'd already went all the way through college. Like I think they even gave me like automatic E4 and everything. And then I went back home and my recruiter called me the next day and was like, hey, they're going to offer you another 15 grand bonus if you leave next week to go to be ETV. And so I was like, you know what? I'll take the 15 grand. And yeah, I ended up on the submarines. Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't get any fucking bonus for my job, but the Marine Corps doesn't give out bonuses, so they do, but it's like not an actual bonus. It's like $5 grand.
Yeah. What's ridiculous is if I'd waited like 2 more months and went for the same rate, I would have got like a 50 grand bonus.
Yeah, I didn't think about that shit at all. I wasn't even thinking about a bonus. I definitely didn't join the Marine Corps for a bonus, but I'm not saying that you joined your branch for your bonus, but I knew what to expect as far as when I joined the Marine Corps. They wouldn't be offering me fucking pennies to the dollar.
No, I changed my rate for a bonus, but you know, I didn't think it'd be that much different, but it was pretty different.
Yeah.
But I mean, honestly, I'm not even gonna lie to you. If I didn't have the shoulder injury coming in, the Marines was probably what I was going with. But then I realized when I was going to talk to recruiters, like, I'm not gonna be able to keep up, like, with my shoulder. And then, yeah, what happened.
Yeah, that was probably the best decision I ever made was joining the Marine Corps, honestly.
Well, what ended up happening was I'd had a defect from my first shoulder, or my first surgery, and I didn't know it. They'd actually messed up the surgery, and during boot camp, one of the anchors that hold my bicep in place from the labrum repair actually ended up popping, and it tore the whole bicep. And so I ended up just toughing it out, finishing out boot camp because my you know, basically drill instructor, they call them RDCs in the Navy, told me, he was like, look, you're gonna go spend 6 months sitting in a, you know, medical unit if you don't just cover this up. And so I was like, all right, cool. So I went like 2 weeks on a torn bicep for the rest of boot camp, which would have been fine, but so my A school was like a year, and it took them a year to actually diagnose why it tore, because they wanted to know why, not just like, you know, that it was torn. And so it took them like a year to figure out that diagnosis. And I spent like just a year walking around with a torn bicep in school. And then when I got the surgery, I was already ready to ship out to my boat. And they were like, yeah, we're not holding you for recovery. We're just going to send you off to your boat. And you're going to finish your physical therapy out there. I was 2 months post-op and I was underway.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and so about 5 months in, I ended up falling on it and re-tearing everything, and then got some nerve damage with it. And then I spent like 2 years just sitting around, and it was terrible.
Wow.
Yeah, so I was in 4 years just to do like 6 months of my job, and it really pissed me off. But I kept telling them, I was like, look, just fix my shoulder and send me back. And they were like, oh, we're not going to touch it now. It'll be your third surgery on it. And I was like, oh, wow, thanks. Yeah. So I've had like 4 different surgeons go check it out, and the Navy just denied the surgery.
Yeah, I was on fire when I joined the Marine Corps. I went through a bunch of courses and got to go to a bunch of really, really cool schools and meritoriously promoted 4 times. The only rank I didn't get promoted to meritoriously was E2. I just waited time in service for that one, but I was an E5 by my 1 year, 9 month marker in the Marine Corps.
That's not bad. That's actually incredible.
Which is really, really quick progression for Marines. Like ridiculously fast progression for Marines.
That's fast progression for any branch.
I don't really know if it's fast for any branch. I mean, my wife joined with a bunch of, like my wife was in the Army, and we've been together since high school, but when she joined the Army, like a ton of her colleagues that she joined with joined as E3s or E4s, and they were E5s within, you know, their first year and a half, 2 years. Uh, and like, that's not a thing in the Marine Corps. The highest rank you can graduate boot camp with is E3, and that happens to only one person from any boot camp cycle. So like, I would say 80% of recruit training graduates in the Marine Corps are E1s. The other 19% are E2s, and then 1%, less than 1% is an E3.
I mean, that's way different than the Navy. I mean, if you were even in the Boy Scouts in the Navy, I mean, you're pretty much going to join as an E3.
Yeah, no, that's not a thing for us. Even if you're an Eagle Scout, that only means you join as an E2 in the Marine Corps.
But like you can only pretty much promote once a year in the Navy, unless like your CO really likes you, and then you might get one extra promotion.
Right.
So I mean, meritorious promotions are pretty rare. I mean, not extremely rare, but like your CO might give out one a year.
Oh yeah, no, we have boards. We have boards for it. So I just got put on boards every time because we have McMAP in the Marine Corps, like Marine Corps Martial Arts program. So like the first thing that I did, my first order of business once I hit the fleet, was just getting my black belt as fast as I could. So I was a black belt by my first year. Then I decided I wanted to go to TAD to become a red tab instructor. So I went to the Martial Arts Center of Excellence in Quantico, Virginia. I spent 4 weeks there, got my red tab. When I got back to my unit after that, they sent me to Force Fitness Instructor School and hit level 1 and 2, which are basically just like personal training courses for Marines. Did all 3 of those courses. Then I went to a CPTR certification course, which is a physical training, like an official recognized physical training rep for a unit. It's called Command Physical Training Representative. So you can get attached to like commands and run like command function physical training basically. Did all of that, went through PMI school for rifle and pistol, so I was a marksmanship instructor for pistol and rifle after my second year of being in. All the while, basically, but like at the 24 months of me being in the Marine Corps, I had like 9 or 10 certifications, and of those 9 or 10, like 4 of them were instructor certifications. So I thought that I was going to make a career out of the Marine Corps. I thought I was going to be in forever, so I was like, I guess I'll just hit the ground running and go as fast as I can. So that's what I tried to do, but definitely overworked myself for sure.
What's crazy is that school that you were talking about in Quantico, I've been there, but I went there as a civilian.
Oh, you went to the Mace?
Yeah.
That's cool.
Is that where they do all the martial arts and they have like the rubber pit thing?
Yeah, exactly. Yep. I spent weeks in that rubber pit getting absolutely fucking demolished.
Yeah, so I went and rolled around with them one day for a little bit. It was actually pretty cool. When I was in high school, I was selected as the Semper Fidelis, like All-American from my state. And yeah, I went up there and they'd give us the whole tour and everything. And then, we did the White House stuff and everything. But yeah, we spent like a whole day over there, like working out with them and doing stuff.
That sounds like a much more pleasant experience than what I went through.
Oh yeah, definitely.
But I basically just got like gangbanged every day for like fucking 4 weeks. It was horrible. I was literally puking every single day. It was like, today we're gonna do weapons of opportunity. At the time I was a corporal. Corporal Vossler, you're only gonna get a fucking glass baton with single use, and then you're gonna be going up against 5 black belt red tab instructors, and they all have knives, and they're not real knives, so they're rubber knives, but
yeah,
find your way out of it. And they all just get on top of you and just like destroy you. It's horrible. And it was just that for like 4 weeks straight.
How many hours would you do a day?
You said what?
How many hours of that would you do a day? Like, what would your like schedule like?
Between 8 and 12. My first week was the worst. It was like 12 hours. Probably 12 hours my first 5 days. I got the weekend off, so I just basically slept the entire weekend. And then it kind of fixed itself where it was like 8-hour days, basically just like kind of like a 9 to 5. And
yeah, I mean, the day that we were there, we had competitions with the guys, so it was pretty like fun for me, but obviously it sucked for them. And we ended up doing like a plank contest at one point, just who could hold a plank the longest. We ended up going for like 20 minutes. It was ridiculous.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, and then it was just me and this one like swimming kid that were left, and he ended up going for like 25 minutes. I stopped at 20. I was like, I'm not doing this no more. But they had some giant instructor over there. I mean, he was like huge. He's like the Rock. I remember that guy.
Harbor House?
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Those guys were the real deal.
Not that I remember.
but
Yeah, those guys are the real deal.
yeah, I mean, it was
You
a
like
pretty.
guns? You got any guns?
I just have an M&P Sport. I don't have anything crazy. I want to buy a concealed carry, but M&P Sport. Yeah.
Nice. Okay.
Yeah, I don't really know much about guns. I mean, I want to get my concealed carry, but since I'm pretty fresh out, I just haven't had the opportunity.
That was one of my first orders of business once I got back down here to North Carolina in November, was getting my CCW, but yeah, I just bought a gun recently.
Well, I mean,
You would, I guess, probably.
what?
Say it one more time.
You go. Sorry, I interrupted. You there? Hello?
I wish I could drag that track map too for you.
Can you hear me?
Right. You can. Put your edit view live button and just drag it. Oh, you over there.
I'll try to do a better job of handling it first once in a while.
You can turn everything on your
Yeah, guys, I think we lost him. Oh, we're gonna keep our race. Dang, nine's making it risky. Is he still inside? I don't know. I don't hear him. We're gonna go low. We gotta start getting up some time because we fell behind off the start. We don't need to go crazy because that stuff is gonna happen in front of us. And
Don't blame me, bro. Don't blame me for waiting.
That's fine. We'll gain some spots off that. At least we didn't take any front end damage hitting him. Watch this 16 right here. Corey, that is not the pit exit.
I was going into the entrance, but I couldn't.
Hopefully they're in front of us. I hear you. Oh, Jesus, everyone is stopped down low. Wonder what place we're in. It'd be nice if my UI updated. I'm trying to give you room, Tim. He totally just wobbled that. That is not on me as much as I wish that was. He was shaking it. He started shaking too much and lost it. Hey, are you the leader?
What's that?
Who's in the lead right now? I can't see it.
Not me.
Great.
All right, well, we dropped a lap to the 3. That's fine. I mean, like I said, we need to get our rating up more than anything so we can get out of these terrible lobbies, but we need to figure out how to run faster anyways, which that's fine. Let's follow the leader here and see what he's doing because we need to make up that time. All right, guys, we're running pretty good. I mean, like, we do need to run a little bit faster, but that's fine. We do need to run faster laps, like, desperately. We're running safe laps. We need to run fast laps. Give him room to take it out of the corner. He's gonna lose it anyways, so that's fine. Oh, there goes the 13. Go low. It's all right. We'll just squeeze it in there. We won't take any points for that, though. That's the good news. Really wish that 10 would take out the leader so we can get back on the lead lap. Because I think he's going to pretty soon. Oh, we were in a terrible turn there.
Things with people spinning other people out.
Bad drivers.
Like it is completely intentional. I'm watching this shit like this power right?
Like, I'm slow, but I'm not running people off the track.
No, the car behind me, I just watched it really come around the corner and just force somebody down the straightaway sideways. It's been
I wish you would tell me the gap to the car behind. Oh, it's a whole lap. We're good. We shouldn't let off because we want to gain on the car in front, but we're good.
one. Ready? Or it's not even one. All right. We're good enough. Fucking lap. Down shit.
Good race, good race. We're still in top 10.
Yeah, that's why you just qualified to.
We lost some spots, but that's fine. It is what it is. All right, let's see how that worked out for us. Oh, look at that. We're at a point. What do we got to get to rank up? Two out of 4 races. We've done more than 2 races. We have not done 9 out of 2 races this season. All right, we're gonna wait a little bit. Because I gotta go and message some people real fast. Got work to do, you know what I'm saying? We'll launch it though. All right, anyways. We need this to go. How's everybody doing today? Who got in the chat? Let's chat it up. Let's get it going, guys. Anyways, what y'all up to on this fine weekday? It's Thursday. We out, we out here. We racing, trying to build our way out of this D class. I think we're almost a C. I think we really should be in C because it's not counting for whatever reason. Look at that guy just spinning everybody. iRacing really does just do that sometimes. Like, I don't know why they'd be spinning each other. iRacing really needs to make a sound like when that comes on. Because I'm just sitting here waiting to go, you know, I'm texting, I'm eating my combos. All right, let's boogity boogie buddy. Let's get to racing, guys. All right, this time we're gonna try to be a little bit more aggressive. Not necessarily like win the race, but be in the top 5 is my goal. It kind of does work better if I don't use the brake. I've been braking coming into the corner, but like if I just gas through it, it kind of does work. But the problem is I get so loose on exit. Let's see, if I push the brake, I can get all the way down there and use the whole track. I don't know what I did that one time to exit so fast. That was a crazy exit that time. I need to start watching my streams back and seeing what I'm doing different. It's like I just lost like 1/10 of a second. Wow, that was a crazy pit exit 11. Hey, 11, do you got a mic? Guess not.
Does this race affect safety racing and shit, or?
Yes. But by the way, you're supposed to loop the pit exit.
I don't want to risk my promotion to A, like, four stars, so try and go.
He's gonna wreck everybody. I'm just calling it now. I should use more throttle in the corner, really.
Hey, is my mic working?
Yep. All right, who we got? We got number 4. Oh, he ran faster than us by a decent amount. We ran pretty slow. We got to really get down to those 14s. I don't know how to do it. We're still learning. Whoa, mystery black line. Y'all see that? That was crazy. They just appear out of nowhere. All right, there we go. We can grid now. We'll move it over a little bit. All right, there we go. We can actually see the full list, you know what I'm saying? That isn't cut off. Yo, Dylan.
Yo.
Oh, sorry, I meant number 8, Dylan.
What's up?
You think you're gonna out Pizza the Hut?
Of course.
Let's roll.
Good luck. Good luck, bro.
He didn't finish what he was saying. Time to do what? Don't go high, don't go high, don't go high, don't go high.
What are you doing, Mike? Freaking hell, I'm gonna learn how to draw, will you?
Why are we being lighter on the throttle again? Why am I driving steady? We were just practicing driving a little bit more aggressive. Come on, Dakota. Let's get it. Let's get up there and chase these guys. Why am I letting them pull away? That one was on me. I crested too early. The leader's moving. He's pretty good. Well, he's got a second on the car behind him. But I think they're going to be catching up to lap traffic already pretty soon. Like, I'm not fast by any means, but like, I'm running a lot better than some of these guys. Just I really need to be running up there in the front. There we go, that was a lot better. I believe that we can catch this guy in front of us. Paul Bear's not that good. He finished behind us in the last race, actually. Actually, as a matter of fact, he's actually a little over aggressive, and that's what put him behind us in the last race as he spun.
I was allowed to get one back.
I'm giving you the room. Why am I running so much slower in races than I'm in practice? I don't get it. That's not like a little bit slower, that's a lot slower. It's actually ridiculous. I don't get what I'm doing differently. Oh no, that was an actual pass. I thought that was somebody on the at the front of the pack. Guess we got to fight a little bit harder against this guy. No, we're not. We're on the top 5. Who expected me to be right here? Not me. We need this 2 to spin or something. All right, well, that was a disappointment. Yeah, that was disappointing. I don't know why I'm running so slow. Our rating actually went up. See, NPR. What is NPR? I don't understand why it's at 2 out of 4 still. Let's just Google this. What is NPR? Is that considered unofficial? That's ranked. Why is it not counting? Not eligible for the Class C series. Oh no. Porsche iRacing Cup. Well, I qualify for that though. No, I don't. What is ridiculousness? All right, what should we race then? Where's... All right, so, I don't understand why these aren't counting for our NPR though. That's weird because I'm racing in an official series, like this ranked. Thanks, minus 219 incident points. I only have 32. Oh, so see how this one says NPR next to it. Okay. But that's on dirt, so I can't do that one. Oval. Anyone that has like this. Dirt. Sports car, sports car, sports car. All right, so let's do that. Let's go. I don't understand. None of these are the type of race we need. See, like this one's not one of these in the right seat. I don't understand. Is there just not an event that meets NPR for my ranking? What week are we in? Huh. I have one tag and that is oval. I mean, I guess the only thing we can do is keep racing in these because, like, we obviously don't qualify for those. Let's see, eligible first. Okay, let's do that. All right, so. Yeah, that's weird. All right.